Tally ho indeed! Konbaru everyone, welcome to Kuba channel. As usual, I am your host Baloo. The game should be popping up in a second. It's doing its usual thing where if the game is capturing. There it goes. Okay, now it's working. Hello. Hello, Rahbiel. Hello, Onyx. Hello, Eightfold. How is everybody doing? Gameless video game stream. Don't say that. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if I started playing the game and then it took me like a full 20 minutes to realize the game wasn't actually on screen. I would fully do that. I have poo brain. Also, Onyx, that face is terrifying. Why? But anyway, hello. Hello, everybody. Today is going to be a kind of chill stream. I'm just going to be grinding for levels and money so that we can complete the game because we're in the home stretch. As you've seen in Kage streams, I immediately leave the second streamers have any technical issues. Obviously, yes. You hate them so much. They make you so furious. No, thankfully y'all are pretty chill. I appreciate that. Everyone who comes to my streams is pretty chill. Alright. I made a point of preparing myself. I got myself some snackies and a glass of water to keep myself hydrated, and also a can of a delicious energy drink. Only 5 calories. Alright. Let us go. Let's continue our adventure. I mean, I just tried to reload the page. Honestly, I get that. Usually if there's a technical issue, I first assume that it's on me. I just try to fix it on my end. Okay, I need you guys to get out of my way. Get out of my way, because I need to... Oh shit. That was stupid of me. I was in my own way. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna get to the other warpy so that I can get out to where the monsters are. Not that these guys aren't monsters, but the monsters that I'm actually gonna beat up. Baby Kate. It for real feels like splurging, but I'm thinking of getting myself some food today. They had been a really good day, and I'm trying to encourage myself to food. Good! I think that makes sense. And I think you should. You should feel good. No, Theodore. Theodore. You are a cat. I will not eat that. Hello, Misharu. How are you doing? Make yourself a bit louder. Yes, one moment. I think the issue might actually be that I made the game a little bit too loud. Let me adjust that. Where did you go? There you are. Okay. Now, comparatively, am I easier to understand now? Or do I need to lower the volume of the games? Ramu. Shit. I accidentally left the fucking mixer open. No, go away. There we go. Fight. You fight. Also, Okay, confirm yes or no. You guys can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me properly, correct? Yeah? Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so. Ooh, a potion. Thank you. So. I would like to let everyone know I am no longer sweating my balls off. It is unfortunately not because. Oh shit, no, we gotta run. I've had bad luck with these enemies. Like that! Especially when they keep back attacking me. That is not fair. They keep back shotting me, and that's why Rudy is dead. So, unfortunately, my air conditioner has not been fixed. However, I do have, what's it called? A wall or a window unit. That's what I have a window unit hooked up in the apartment now. Yes, Rahbiel, the back shots, they're horrible. I don't think that showed up on that didn't show up on screen, but I can see that you said that. But anyway, the landlord put a window unit in. Also, I bought my own window unit because I was like, I actually bought my own window unit before they had managed to get theirs put in. Because I was just like, fuck it, I'm tired of this, and this will probably end up happening again. So I figured I might as well just buy. Oh my god. Figured I might as well just invest in a portable air conditioner that I can just, I can put it in myself, and then, it's mine. They can't take it away from me, Yeah, that's definitely their typical go-to when they can't get someone out there. Unfortunately, right now the problem is not so much that they can't get someone to come out to the building to fix it. It's that the actual issue is the part of the air conditioner outside the building, like the big box thing. I don't know what it's really called, but the big metal box on the side of the building that they have to have in order for the air conditioners and shit to work. That ain't doing it. That ain't doing its job. And apparently replacing it will be pretty expensive, and so the landlord's like, how do I not do that for as long as possible? And that's shitty of them, but hey, at least I have a wall, or at least I have a window unit now. I learned that I shouldn't call it a wall unit. A wall unit is different. A wall unit is apparently the kind of air conditioners they have in Japan. I don't have that kind, I have a window unit. Technically two, but one of them belongs to the landlord and one of them is mine. They probably need to contract a company for fixing the AC unit as well. Make sure to market yours just in case, but good having two twice as efficient. I'm speaking from my own experience, but it sounds very familiar. Did they try to steal your air conditioning unit? If they try to do that to me, I might go postal. I spent a lot of money on it, and then I had to drag it up the stairs, and that didn't work very well. I technically do have a dolly, but it's not really meant for transporting large things, and it's not really meant for going up and down stairs. So I kind of had to make do the way that I could, and I did manage to get it into the apartment. It was a hassle. I will be very mad if they try to take that air conditioner away from me. And there we go. At least the condensation filter isn't like right over your bathroom and making your ceiling. Oh, that sounds real bad. That was like years ago. It also just helps to make things clear too, in my opinion. Thankfully, they're two very different kinds of air conditioners. So if they are familiar with the kind that they got, which like the kind they got is like the box that you put inside the window itself. The one that I have is the kind where it's kind of a little rolly thing that you can roll around inside the room, and it has a hose connected to the window. So they're very different kinds of air conditioners. Hopefully they'll be able to remember which one they put in. But I will definitely mark it as mine as well, just to make sure that they don't try to steal it. Anyone actually need heal? Actually, it doesn't look like anyone needs heal. So let's continue. The back attacks are the worst. And then, especially running into that one group of enemies. Every time I run, I end up dropping a lot of money, and a lot of times it's the same amount of money that I end up getting from the enemies that I am able to defeat here. So it kind of defeats the purpose. Theodore, why? This is happening because magic does not work on the dragon. You also need to kill him first. Oh my god. Theodore, not now. No, not both of them, just the one. Although now he's dead, so now you're just gonna end up... Oh well. We'll manage. No. What you'll do is you'll use that on him. Yeah, that was stupid. Jump, Mr. Dragoon. And you just hit it, I guess, with your whip. And you jump. do it. Still not dead? Goodness. At least he's not doing very much damage to us. That's good. Can this thing die already? There he goes. He does give us a good amount of money. Is there anyone who can equip that who doesn't already have? Or who that would actually be beneficial for? Hello, Bismuth! That's not useful for her. I think it's useful for anyone else. No. So we'll just sell that for money, I guess. How are you doing, Mr. Well, I shouldn't say Mr. Bismuth. I should just say, no, Theodore, no. No, 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 you're knock it over. Baby, baby, I love you. I love you, please no. Okay, yes, if you don't move, you're fine. Baby, why do you gotta get on that? Please, baby. Oh god. Oh, cats. How am I, Bismuth? I'm doing okay. You're doing much better. The last time you saw me, because now I'm very chilly, and that makes me happy. No. How dare. Is there a form of magic that actually works on these guys? I should look into that. Because otherwise, Rydia doesn't really have anything to do with these battles with these guys. How are you? That's good. You're fine. I know I'm the what? You know you're the what? The what? It's cut off in both chats, so I don't know what the rest of that sentence was. I don't know if YouTube does that or if you hit enter early or something. I don't know. My brain is small. Please don't confuse me. I know your audience is mainly of men. Okay. That makes sense. And yes, I'm very used to everyone in my audience being men, so I'm very used to using like male terms to refer to everyone in my chat. So I do appreciate that you understand that I do not mean anything malicious by it. I do still want to try to be better about it though. Thank you for being patient with me. I accidentally typed enter on my iPad when typing. That's fair. If you're typing on like one of those touch screens, I totally get it. I'm worried about it typing on those because I got big fat fingers. I'm much more comfortable typing on like an actual physical keyboard because I'm from that generation where like we had generalist classes, you know, in school, because like computers were just starting to get really big. And by big, I mean like they were becoming more commonplace in the household, and also the internet was becoming more commonplace. So we had typing classes in school. I don't really think those are a thing very much these days. Mavis Beacon. I didn't have the original Mavis Beacon, but there was a version of it that came out in the 90s, and my dad actually did have it on our home computer. So I did have a little bit of experience with Mavis Beacon. Yeah, I'm not one of the people who blows a fuse over being mispronoun on that. I appreciate being chill about it, as long as you aren't letting people like walk all over you about it. That's the important thing. Like if you know people are being shitty or something like that, it's like obviously you can feel a bit more, you know, a bit more confrontational in those situations, but blah. Wait, I read throwing shurikens might do high damage on the dragon. Most like, I mean, throwing shurikens kind of does high damage on but they're also expensive, unfortunately. At least I think they're expensive. How much are the shurikens to actually buy? What you eating? What are you eating? I hope it's something tasty. Also, I'm kind of having the realization that, like, because I'm playing this pasta, tasty. I'm in the mood for some pasta. I do have some pasta. I do have the groceries for pasta at home. I might have to make that in the next couple days, because now I'm in the mood for pasta. But, I kind of had the realization recently that while I have beaten Final Fantasy IV twice, I have technically never beaten... I've never beaten the unmolested version of the original Super Nintendo. I'm realizing that the 2 times that I beat it, it was the English Super Nintendo version, which, ironically, whenever you're streaming, I'll always be eating pasta. Thursday is pasta day. Wait, Thursday? You mean... Today is not Thursday. Friday. Okay, Friday is pasta day. Okay. But, anyway. When I beat this game the very first time I beat this game, it was the English Super Nintendo version, which made the game easier. And then the second time I beat the game, did you say unmolested? Yes. Because the original Japanese version of the Super Nintendo version of the game is harder than the version of the Super Nintendo version of the game that I have beaten in the past. So that's what I mean, is that the version I played was molested in the sense that it was made easier than the original. Because molested means more than just, like, sexual stuff. But that is the reason that I use it, is because it makes people think of sexual things, and I think that's funny. But, so the first time that I beat it, it was the easy version because they made it easier for Americans because they thought that we were stupid and didn't know how to play RPGs. And then the second time that I beat it, it was the 3D remake when it was originally released on the DS. And the version of it that was released on the DS is actually harder. Anyway, oh god, they're 20,000 gil, never mind. I thought you could, like, stock up on them. Yeah, no, they're expensive as fuck. I didn't know it could be used that way. Yeah, if you say, like, something was unmolested, it means, like, there's another, like, kind of like saying, like, there's another version of it that was altered, and this is the unaltered version, kind of. Anyway, so both of the versions that I have beaten previously, like, the first time it was a version that was easier. The second time was a version that is technically harder, but also gave you different abilities that didn't exist in the original. And also the easier version that was released in English had a lot of the original abilities removed. So the two versions that I've beaten are a version that is easier and doesn't have all of the abilities that this version has, and then the version that's harder and has a bunch of additional abilities that this one doesn't have. So in neither of the cases where I've beaten this game did I actually beat this game the way that it was designed. I'm just... So, like, I don't really fully know what abilities every character is supposed to have by this point in the game. And, so that's a lot of fun. So I was having an existential question earlier while cooking. When you close your eyes, do you see your eyelids or don't see at all? I think technically if there's a lot of light passing through your eyelids, you can't see your eyelids. Pretty sure. Rosa leveled up, hooray! Ooh, I got more potions. How's everybody doing? Cause like, I know when I beat the game on the DS version, one of the really good strategies, which you can't really do in this one because the ability just straight up doesn't exist. I know this ability doesn't exist because it was specifically part of the augment system, which is a system that doesn't exist in this original version. It was made for the DS version. But one of the abilities was called Phoenix, where you could, like, if a character gets knocked out, then all the other party members get revived with HP equivalent to however much MP the character that got knocked out had. So, like, the optimum strategy was to give it to Kane, because Kane doesn't have a lot of MP because he doesn't burn any magic inherently. And that way, like, anytime Kane would die, he would just bring everyone back with full health automatically. obviously that strategy is not going to work in this version because that's not an ability in this version. So, meanwhile, like when I beat the original Super Nintendo version of this game, Cecil didn't even have like the darkness ability, which is like his big trademark thing. Like when he's in his Dark Knight. I don't remember if they removed any of the things that he was able to do. I don't think they did. So yeah, despite being my favorite Final Fantasy, I have a very strange relationship with this one where like this is technically my first time playing through the like true experience, I guess. Because like I've played the PlayStation version, which I think is roughly the same as the original Japanese Super Nintendo one, just with like the addition of the 3D cutscenes. I think that's the only difference. It also has really bad load times. I don't know if that really counts as a difference, but and then I've played the Game Boy Advanced one, and I think the Game Boy Advanced one is a little bit easier than this version, but not to the extent that the Super Nintendo English version is easier. No. Yeah, you do that. Well, I guess you could. Well, I won't go there. Well, let's keep praying. We'll hope for the best. That's literally what praying is. Also, Baloo, don't forget to save. Do not worry, I will not forget to save. Actually, as soon as we finish this battle, I'm planning on going back to the town to save. Mid-grinding. I mean, yes. I intend to. I will. As soon as we're done with this battle, I'm gonna get back to the Fey March. Stay at an inn and also save. Why are you so determined to kill her, of all people? Oh, did she run out of arrows? She must have ran out. Hello! Hello, life is there to be there. How are you? I am good. Bozo, that's just silly. Don't do that. Hooray! Is that Gyarados, the Pokemon? It kind of does look like Gyarados. Alright. Warp. We need to go in there and talk to the scary hooded man. And yes, we will rest at the inn. Oyasumi! Now. Vamos! Let's go! Oh, fuck you, Mr. Choco. Right my ass. Save. I do want to check what the equipment was that we hadn't got. I remember there was a piece of equipment that there's like one piece for one character that we haven't bought yet. I can't remember what it was. I think it was. Hold on, check. Okay. So the two boys in front kind of put the shield, and then the three who use magic. I guess Edge technically uses magic, but they call it ninjutsu, so I guess it's technically not supposed to be magic in universe, but even though it functions exactly like magic. So, let's check. He has that shield, and he has that armor. It's not the same shield, is it? And then just real quick. She's not wearing that armor, but I think it's because I actually bought that armor for her and it turned out it's not actually as good. I remember. My retirement plan would be watch all of One Piece. Are you saying that's how you would save up money for retirement, is by watching all of One Piece? Okay, so I think need one of these bad boys for him. Never mind, this was incredibly stupid. It makes his magic stat better, but he doesn't use magic. Whatever. Should I just restart from the save point? That way I don't waste all that money. Yeah. Because that's stupid. That's dumb. We will not buy that armor for him. Okay. What we should do is figure out what her situation is. Because, yes, she did. She ran out of arrows. Let's see, what other arrows do we have? No magic in cock. He's like rock. Poor bastard. We'll put that to her. We'll sell that. bracer arm guard thing, whatever it is. It's equipment for the arm that we got from that one battle. We'll sell that. Nezumi no Shippo? Isn't that like a really rare item? Does Shippo mean what I think it means? Does that mean rat's tail? Nezumi means rat. Oh, that. Is Shippo tail? I'm gonna lose my mind if we just coincidentally got a really rare item while I was level grinding, because that'll be fucking funny. Yep, that's the rat tail. Okay, isn't that important? Like, okay, there's those blacksmith guys that we went to. Isn't the rat tail somehow related to fulfilling that subplot? I think. I know it's related to some kind of sub. I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of these arrows so I can give them. Well, first, I'm also going to sell the other type of arrow, the one that we have here. You trade it to get adamantite to then forge for Excalibur. Yeah! Yeah! That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that later. But yeah, now she's gonna have a lot of those arrows. We're gonna save again. Ah, now I get to do it to you, except I'm not as fast. What level is everyone at? God, Edge, you are still really weak compared to everyone else. Also, looks like it's the DS version where shurikens were cheap enough to stock. Oops. That's fair. Like I said, like, the different versions of this game are, like, pretty like, they're not, like, Final Fantasy's, like, big different. But, like, they have a lot of, like, little subtle differences between all the different versions of Final Fantasy IV, so it's like, even though I have technically beaten this game, I'm still kind of clueless when it comes to stuff this late in the game. Because, like, the two versions that I have beaten are very different. Even like, disregarding the language difference. Do I want to buy anything else? Okay, I guess what I want to know now is if I want to trade it to get the adamantite so that I can get Excalibur. Who do I trade it with? Is it someone who I have access to? On the Adamantite Isle Grotto, wherever that is. Good to know. I suppose for now I will just continue level grinding. Everybody, float. The person is just described as the collector of tales. Hey! Lamau! I love it when you summon that one. It can't hit me while I'm floating. Oh, fine. Just smack me then. Piece of shit. Sounds like a cheesy, cringy grinder name. What does it say about me that I kind of like it? Use that. I like cheesy names too if they make me laugh. Exactly. They're good. Rydia leveled up. Did she learn anything new? No. Oh well. I don't want to try fighting these guys. They cast confusion on the party, like on everyone in the party, and it makes it really hard to fight them. I will simply accept that I will lose money every time I run away from them. I'ma have a snack. How's everybody doing? Hope you all doing good. I just said doing good. I hope someone shoots me in the face. I'm doing great. Might not sound like it considering what I just said, but you know what? It's fine. Are you good? That's good. Oh. They're dead. I suppose leveling up is not a bad idea in and of itself. Although I was mostly grinding for money because I was like, hey, we gotta get that other piece of equipment. Only for it to now turn out that getting the other piece of equipment was kind of pointless. But you know what? It also meant that I had a lot of money to buy lots more arrows for Rosa. And that was good. I hope everyone is staying hydrated. I hope you all have snacks. Snacks are nice. Oh, never mind, he's dead already. Woohoo! God, that specific party combination gives us so little money. Ah! Please not from behind. Please not from behind. Please not from behind. Oh my god, she's dead. Once it is your turn, we need you to revive Rydia. No! Oh my god. No! Ugh. A disaster. Okay, never mind. He hit himself. That's good. Jump. Oh no. Status ailment is that sleep? She's got like the snot bubble coming out of her. Is that what that means? Is that what that is? It's not showing any like on the bottom part of the screen, it just says levitate, levitate, levitate on it. It's not saying what like she has. Let's hope Esuna does something. We'll see. Well, she clearly had something. For some reason, it wasn't showing up on that window, but for some reason, she had something. She had something. No idea what it was. Never mind. It has already died. Well, he should level up pretty soon. Hello, SPT. How are you? Tired but deaf better. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Sorry that you're feeling tired, but better is still better than not good. Well, it is 7 a.m. on a weekend. Understandable. Unfortunately for me, it is nighttime on the final day of my weekend, which means that after I go to sleep, I will have to go back to work. Why is it every time that you are confused, you use teleport? Every time. Every time. I swear to God, I don't know why. It has to be something about how the game does its math. Because every time that he has gotten confused so many times while I've been level grinding in here, and every time he uses teleport. It's driving me nuts. Stats-wise, we're still doing okay. Another old gay and I just watched another old gay Japanese film. Why is it always traumatic? I'm not sure. It does remind me, at some point I need to actually watch Queer Japan. I bought the Blu-ray for it. Haven't watched it yet. But I had to buy it because Gengoro Tagame is in it. Whee! You just keep hitting it. You just keep hitting it. We're not gonna bother having you jump anymore. Every time you jump, you end up missing out on being healed. So we need to not do that. So, at least for now, we're not going to have you jump. Once you get healed a few times, then we'll... Well, I guess the next battle is when you'll get healed. Goro Tagami must be a great porn actor. He's not an actor at all. It's a document. What? What? I got the Naruto brain once again. I'm going through wikis. Uh-oh. What horrid knowledge did you uncover this time? Go, Ramu. There's a picture with the Uzumaki family, and it has "Hi, my wife, my kids, me, and boy toy vibes." I'm gonna send that pic. Oh boy. Battles. There we go. No, not you. Not you. We're not battling you. I DM'd you. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on, I will look. Who the fuck is that asshole? Who is that? Who is that? Naruto, why you got your arms around that guy? Who the fuck is that? Who that? Who is that? Who are you? Hold on, I'm saving it because I want to show it to you guys because I'm confused. If any of you can tell me, I genuinely want to know because who the fuck? Hold on, I gotta bring the image up. Where are you? No, not that one. Oh, are you only gonna let me show GIFs? How do I show just an image? What the fuck? Hold on. We'll just do this the jank way. I know this will work. I'll find it in my actual Windows Explorer. Who is that? Chat, I want answers. Who is that? I don't know this character. This feels like an OC thing you'd see on... Yeah, that's what a part of me thought that's what it was. A part of me was genuinely like, are you sure you did not get duped by some fan character? It's like, who is this? Like, I don't know a lot about Boruto, but I recognize everyone else in the picture, even if I don't know their names. No, I don't look at Boruto. That's most Boruto characters. Kawaki. They all have OC vibes. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who feels that way. What the fuck? Ah. Okay. So, can someone explain to me how this character is related to literally anyone else in this image? Why are they here? Reading this wiki page and I'm already confused. Apparently he's adopted by the family after his abusive encounter from his... Yeah, the vibes here are so good. Okay. I guess if he's their adopted child, then sure, fine. Because otherwise it just looks like, who is this? Why are they here? Especially because, like, Naruto is one of those series where it's like everyone's child just looks like a smaller version of them. So he just looks completely out of place. Okay. Goodbye. Remove. Are you sure you want to remove Famlia Uzumaki and Boruto? Yes, I do. Yes, I do want to remove it. There are more alien ninjas that are like Kaguya. It's stupid. Good to know. My god. He just looks like Naruto's one-night stand that he doesn't know how to say goodbye to, and they went to a picnic the morning after. SVT is so right. I also agree. He uses Tide. Am I saying that right? What the fuck is that? He saw a guy that looked like Sasuke and said that will do. Again, he might just be my childhood OC. He is, he's adopted. Oh my god. I stopped watching Boruto at episode 90. Christ, I cannot imagine even making it that far. I'll be so real with you, I cannot imagine putting up with that show for that long. Oh my god, Theodore, you are being so very annoying right now. Oh my god, Theodore, calm down. That's crazy. Well, I've watched like so many shows as background noise and to connect to others. I've watched NLP for that exact reason. I can't really do that. I have to actually be interested. Hell, half the time, even when I am interested in something, I still can't bring myself to actually do it. I dropped it by the end of the Ninja War. I don't even know what that means. To be honest, I kind of dropped Naruto before... I dropped Naruto before it even reached the fucking time skip. And Boruto basically spoiled what was going to happen in the future because it took so many years for them to finally get to the time skip they revealed in the beginning. Just doing model kits while watching anime with my brother. See, I can understand that. And like, there was a time where I used to just watch the anime that were into so that I could maintain a conversation with them, but as I got older, I just kind of realized I don't got time for that. I gotta be real with myself when I'm not interested in something. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh god, no, she's out of MP. I'm uninterested in a lot of things. There's just a certain line where I simply cannot stand it. I mean, I feel like what I'm saying is that my threshold for that is significantly lower. Like, it is... Well, anyway, we gotta go back to town to rest up. So, for me, I just had to eventually realize that, like, if I don't care, I I just have to pull out. There are some things that, like, if I'm not interested, I can still follow it if my friends are into it. And, like, in particular, if my friends want to watch it with me, because then, even if I'm not interested, I can still enjoy their company. But outside of that, it gets a lot harder. Like, if my friends are like, hey, did you watch the most recent episode of whatever? I'm like, I just don't care. I can't bring myself to, like, sit and watch it in my own free time so that we can talk about it later. If you want me to watch it with you, I'll do that. But when I'm not hanging out with you, I'm not going to seek this material out because I don't care. Funny how the narrative says that they brought world peace, yet they still train their children to be soldiers. Also watched so many more fun anime within that time. And she's a cuck. Wait, pretty much all characters got the worst design except for Karen. Yakaku City actor. Get to see what is essentially Hatsune Miku do a shaft head tilt. I guess that is true. That is true. You do get to see that. I guess that character is technically Hatsune Miku. In a very loose definition of the term. Of the term Hatsune Miku. Not the name Hatsune Miku, the term Hatsune Miku. Arin was the girl that was obsessed with Sasuke and she got cucked by Sakura. Imagine being cucked by Sakura. That is pretty bad. I think her original idea was pretty inspired by it, but I can't recall. I'd suicide. I think yes. I think you are correct that she was based on Miku because I know for the very first song in that series he did use Miku. But then I think after that first song he exclusively used Iya for all the other ones. I would like to watch stuff with you if we ever find the time. Got a lot of Toku backlog to go through. I would actually be pretty cool with that if you wanted to watch those things sometime. Or watch anything. I'm so glad to hear you've been watching more SSS Road to Emperor. We have been watching, me and Onyx watched more of Secret Sleepover Society playing Road to Empress. It's very good, and we fully support using SOUP as the new acronym for, or the new what's it? Not acronym. What's the term? Euphemism for suicide. I wouldn't mind watching things with Baloo. I'd be cool with that as well. Actually, hold up. It's 8:20. Do we want to try fighting what's her name? Asura. because we're at a higher level. I now know that I have access to reflect, so I can use that. I think we should try saving. And then we're just going to try fighting her once and see how it goes. It's so damn funny. I really wish I could link things in YouTube's chat. It would be really funny to link some clips of Secret Sleepover Society playing what's it called? Road to Empress. Road to Empress. If you guys have not heard of that game, which honestly I would not be surprised if none of you have heard of that game, but it's a Chinese, it's kind of like a visual novel if instead of having like hand-drawn art, they had like live action footage of like actors, and it's set in like ancient China, and the main character dies by soup so many times. Like, she gets force-fed poisonous soup like 100 times in the Secret Sleepover Society playthrough. It's very funny. And so they started using soup as a euphemism for suicide, and it's very funny to me now. Or like they'll also use it as a euphemism for getting killed. Like they'll say I got souped, but like you can also say you souped yourself to say you killed yourself. It's very good. It's a very funny playthrough. You guys should watch it. Okay, so I think the only positive thing I can remember when looking at Boruto was that one actor who used to be famous but is now washed up and is the... Wait, who? Oost? She gets poisoned so many times, I think she drinks soup and survives once. I remember they did drink soup one time and were like flabbergasted that the character didn't die. Alright. Let's give this a try. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Okay, it needs to be Rose's turn already. Okay, thank you. Okay, she does have Dispel. But if I'll have to cast that and then cast Reflect. I think she's the only one who's able to cast either. gonna get suit PTSD. No! It'll be so much better this time, you'll see. Still not doing a ton of damage. Oh my god. Yeah, you're just gonna use Kirata. Hold on. Thought we were about to mention Rose and Camellia, but yeah, down to watch stuff too, but I've been mostly just watching my improv podcast and sad things. I do enjoy that improv podcast. They're pretty funny. If anyone wants to watch something in the background, look up Secret Sleepover Society, Road to Empress, and you'll see what we're talking about. They have color-coded subtitles too. It's so good. I'm gonna get soup PTSD. Please do not get PTSD. I love how there can be rat poison in my clear soup. Very good. I think it's osmanthus soup, so I feel like it's rare to have, though I may be saying that as a Westerner. Soup is one of my fave foods, so. Was it specifically rat poison that she was killed with in the... I can't remember. Good lord. Oh, thank you. Thank you for curing her. I wish there was a way to easily see, like, how much longer the reflect is going to last on her. I'm gonna be real, it's already lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I figured that it was probably going to wear off pretty quickly. No, she needs to be alive. It's very important. Potion. Use it on her. It's still working. Stop. 50 MP. That's quite a lot of MP, but she's fair. 40 MP. I think I am glad that it is lasting this long. Ah. Probably go ahead and use her. Ace. I have a feeling she is probably going to need to use probably gonna have her use her Reflect at least one time in this battle, I think. Probably. I just feel like most likely it's not gonna last the entire battle. You seem to be doing pretty good. More explicitly say, and I think Rat Pose is more of a modern. Probably. I wonder how they took care of rats. Was it just cats? Did they just have a lot of cats? Is that the solution? Oh god! I really wish the original version of this game had visible ATB bars on screen so I knew how long my characters have until the turn comes up. Yeah, we're gonna use an Ether Dry. Christ, does it just last the whole battle? Oh my god. Hooray! We did it! Oh my god, that's a lot of money. No, wait, that's experience. Did we not get any money? Looks like we did not get any money. So, よしよし。優しい良い友達をしましたね。いつでも私を呼びなさい。Hooray! Now we can summon her, Rydia ga. ですが、覚えた. She learned Asura. Let us save. Moves. Moves. Everyone get out of my way. I gotta save. And then we're gonna heal. And then we're probably gonna save again. Because I'm paranoid. Bum, bum, bum. I know. Okay, so the question: should we start preparing for fighting Leviathan? Oh god, 50 MP. And you don't even get to control which status, like which beneficial status augmentation she gives you. It's just a random one. You don't have any control over it. So, it's not even that great. It's not even that great. I just wanted to get her so that I could say that I got her. But she's not even that great. But anyway, do we want to start preparing to get Leviathan? Or do we want to go and do the stuff that we need to do to get the sword? What's it called? Excalibur. And then come back here to get Leviathan afterward. Because I'm not sure exactly what we need. I'm not sure what the strategy for fighting Leviathan is yet. So I don't know if we're really prepared to do that. Get the sword? Okay. What? Let's see if Cecil's teleport ability will actually take us out of. Stop. Get out of my way. Let's see. Hole. Hit a hole. Okay, it does. Hooray! Okay. Now let's save. Now let's figure out what it is we need to do to get the sword. I apologize that you probably are not going to see me looking up any of this information. Ah, interesting. Apparently Polygon uploaded an article about Final Fantasy IV 6 hours ago. How serendipitous. Anyway. Final Fantasy. X bar. Oh, never mind. It's her. I spelled it wrong. For I am foolish. Shut up. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh, wait, we have to go to the moon in order to get the sword. We haven't gone to the moon yet. So, I guess what we'll do is I'll figure out for the next stream. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for joining me. I will figure out what it is that Kageichi plans on doing next week, since we have finished one before. Didn't actually ask him. I will ask him. Friday of next week. What? Why are you in Brazil? Like in the game? It happens, don't worry. We're underground. We're in hell. So. I can neither confirm nor deny if that is what Brazil is like, because I have never been through it. Maybe someday. His AC broke, that's why he was in Brazil. This looks like Brazil. The island does look like Brazil a little bit. Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to see how true this is. Hold on. Oh my god. Well, okay. Anyway. Thank you all for joining me. Yes, we're in Brazil. Thank you all for joining me. We will continue this. I would have a fair amount, actually. Lol, thank you for stream. Okay. I will see you all next Friday for more of this game. We will probably fight Leviathan and also get started on progressing the plot so that we can get go to the moon and then eventually get the sword. For now, I'm going to log off and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!